It's the first Monday of spring semester 2020. I did not read a whole lot over the break. I was doing a lot of things around the house, cleaning out and painting and etc., holiday stuff, blah, blah, blah. So I didn't sit down a lot to read actual physical books. But I did listen to 2 audiobooks, which I highly recommend. The first one is Frankly in Love by David Yoon, and it is about a boy named Frank Lee. Okay, so punnily, they say frankly a lot, but he is Korean American, so there is a lot of talk about cultural stuff, how it feels, and the things that you do when you have first generation immigrant parents, but you are an American. So how do you fit in with your peers who are not Korean American? How do you interact with other peers who are Korean American and have first generation Korean parents? One of the things they do in the book is they have what they call gatherings, where his parents and his parents' friends get together once a month and they have dinner and play games, and the kids hang out with each other. So they have a little group who they don't necessarily go to school with, but they've always known. Okay. And in the book, it is a romance, so at first he falls in love with a white girl, Britt Means, okay? And they have a thing, it's kind of intense, and then his eyes go elsewhere, and he has to break it off with her, and I'm not going to tell you everything, but the majority of the book is him in the relationship with another person. There is a lot of stuff going on in this book. There's not just the relationship, but there's a lot of family things, a lot of cultural issues, some major developments in his life that I'm not going to spoil for you, but you just got to read it to find out. But I would definitely recommend it. The audio was really good. I have it on my list to purchase for the library, but it's not here yet. If you are interested in putting this book on hold before it comes in, just send me a message on Schoology or our Facebook or Instagram or whatever, and I will put your name on the list. Okay? Good thing. Good book. I also listened to The Glass Castle, okay, by Jeanette Walls. It is not new. Like Frankly in Love is pretty new book. But The Glass Castle is from 2005. They have made a movie of it. I can't remember who plays the other characters, but Woody Harrelson plays the dad in the movie. I haven't watched it yet, but I looked it up, and he looks almost exactly like her actual dad. It was great casting. But anyway, The Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls. I listened to it on audio. It is read by the author. The print book is probably good too, but the book read by the author was really good because these were her life experiences. Okay, there's a true story, a memoir about growing up with a most likely bipolar mother who is a hoarder, and who acts like a child most of the time. Okay, the kids are literally having to drag her out of bed and make her go to school when she's working as a teacher. Like, the roles are reversed. The kids are taking care of themselves, the kids are taking care of the parents, and the parents are just like, why do I have to do everything? Like, because you're the parent. I mean, come on, it's your job. And that's what the kids are telling them. It's your job. Feed us. Like, pay the bills. Like, and they're living in horrible circumstances a lot of the book. Their houses are always falling down, or they're doing what they call the skedaddle. Like at the beginning of the book, she talks about, I think, 11 or 12 different places she lives before she's 7, and they're always getting into crazy shenanigans and scrapes and almost dying. Like, I think when she's 2 or 3 at the beginning of the book, she's standing on a chair cooking hot dogs at the stove by herself, and her dress catches on fire and burns her a lot of her body, and she has to go to the hospital. And they keep her in the hospital. They do skin grafts on her. They keep her in the hospital for like a week until her dad decides, we're checking out Rex Wall's style. And he basically takes her from the hospital and throws her runs out of the hospital with her, and they skedaddle on to the next place. And then she goes home and she's cooking hot dogs again, and her mom's like, good for you, just get right back in the saddle again. She doesn't offer to make her food. They don't go to the store. The kids are just fending for themselves all the time. And they do a pretty good job of it. But all I had heard about this book before I listened to it was about some kids who moved to New York and their parents followed them. Well, you don't get to that point until almost the end of the book when they move to New York. Most of the book is about their experiences before that. But I would definitely recommend it. It is hilarious. There are some heartbreaking, heartwarming moments. Like you experience all ranges of emotion in this book, okay? But I definitely would recommend it. We have it here in the library for checkout. If you would like to check it out or put it on hold, again, send me a message and I'll put your name on the list. Audio was great. Print's probably also good. Recommend it. Check it out. Fantastic. Also, quick note, if you had a book out over the break, it's due. Okay, it was due today. If you don't have it with you, you can send me a message. All you got to do is say, please renew. Make sure I know who you are, and I'll renew your book, and it won't be due for another 2 weeks. If you don't want to keep it any longer, just bring it in tomorrow or sometime before Friday. If you wait until Friday, you'll owe a fine. If you take care of it before Thursday or by Thursday, then you won't owe a fine. So toss it in the book drop, bring it in, switch it out for another book, or renew it, and that way you can avoid a fine. If you checked it out way before break, then it's definitely late, and you need to talk to us, okay? We're understanding people, okay? We're not going to yell at you or anything, so please just bring us the books back, because other people may want to check them out. That's all I've got, and we will see you on Thursday, possibly with a tip.